Gintama, you're my only hope for the war arc to be great again. Don't let me down. When in war, it's fitting to be reunited with your friends, your acquaintances, or your family. Case in point, it's time for Kagura to be reunited with his big idiot brother Kamui and prepare for an all-out brawl, something Yato is well known for. In this build-up chapter, it set the bar high and the hype cannot be any tougher to endure. It's given that many characters that we know were going to return one way or another, so Kamui was expected. It just so happened that he appeared at a really intriguing time, and it leaves us with the hype for an all-out Yato clash. Not only that, but we also have a sibling reunion. It only increases the excitement. If you're one of the fans that were crying for Abuto, worry no more. He shows up in this chapter, which subtly suggested that he was neglected until this chapter, so that's a bit of a good chuckle. Needless to say, it's great to see everyone on the set for this Yato brawl. It makes it greater to have the 7th Division acknowledges Kagura as their brethren. I remember like it was yesterday that they were opposing each other. Now everyone is a comrade, one way or another. Master Son assumed that Kamui is a fool to land on Earth, only to die with everyone else. Well, joke's on him. Kamui may be an idiot, but he's not dumb. Yeah, I said it. Shokaku and Bato are taking care of the space business. I was wondering if we ever get to see those members from the last arc. It's great that Kamui is smart enough to understand the circumstances and develop that sense of trust with his new members. He really is going to be the king of the pirate. Speaking of trust, it's pretty good to see interactions within the pirates, including Takasuki, who is still surprising me with his tone. They thought Kamui is an idiot to land on Earth since it could blow up at any time. They feel forced to handle the job to prevent that happening. It's like you wouldn't care until you realize that someone important is there, so now it matters. It's their obligation to stop it. Kamui has a moment to display his character development and transformation from the last arc. He's wiser and open up to his sister more than before. He usually hides his thoughts and feelings from her, but after his defeat, he has developed into a caring brother, or it's better to say that he's reverted back. He has a swell pep talk about getting back up as he reflects his moment of development. As much as he is the same Kamui that loves to fight, he's more approachable to his sister, which you can tell from her reaction. Kagura's response makes it even better. No more of chasing after him or telling him to stop hiding, but it remains as a rivalry sibling because it's their nature. It was neat to see the flashback of when Gintoki meets with Kamui since the last chapter didn't cover it. It's great how short their interaction was, yet that shows a sign of trust from Gintoki, leaving him to protect Kagura. It pays off well with fighting him in the previous arc. Not to mention, it presented a great confidence from Gintoki to Kagura. It's delighting to see the sibling being on the same page for once, and while it is at the end, it's better late than never. It's not as if the series has treated this bond badly, so it's all the merrier to watch them working together. It's another case of delivering some fans' dream without the need to detract from the story. Master Son is an elder, so not only his method is different from the younger generation, but he also has this old belief on the Yato clan. He claims that because of a long period of time separated from their home planet, the bloodline grows weaker and he despises them to call them Yato. Yeah, he needs to go down really fast. Suddenly, Son grows mass muscles like the Incredible Hulk. You got to admire on how Sorochi manages to sneak in those type of characters that are old and or scrawny, only to power up into a juggernaut. It's interesting that he don't want to use it because his lifespan will drain. Abutu cited that they can last a very long time, 200 years to use a given number, with the Quingo breathing technique, since he can manipulate the lifespan. That's some tense reasoning behind his design, though his face is kept under dark. I wonder why. The action is on pause unless you count the small space battle as one. This was done more on the surface of building up hype, and it got me intrigued with the setting. Everyone there is a Yato, siblings reunion and working together, and the dialogues make this battle as hype as Dakini's battle. Also, we have old versus new generation battle going at it. Because of that notion, it segues to Kamui comforting him, not giving a damn about his heritage because his blood runs from his mother, and the sibling will show them what they're made of. Sadly, it ends there. Leave a strong hype cliffhanger for the next set of action. It's a hype chapter for the Yato warfare. It presented the development of Kamui in many ways, including his bond with Kagura. The sibling exchange is delightful to read, and the cliffhanger leaves you hanging. So the next chapter is going to be good. I'm giving this chapter an 8. What are your thoughts of this chapter? Are you hyped to see the Yato family working together against Master Son? Right now, we got this Yato warfare and it's going to be damn fun. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.